Let's see. All right, we're live. What's up, y'all? It is 11:59 on the dot, and so excited to be here with y'all. Man, we're gonna get into it today. Day one, alignment, all about alignment, physical alignment, spiritual alignment. So as y'all start jumping on, let me know where you're from. What part of the world are you in? And set an intention, set a simple intention why you want to be here so we can really maximize our time together and have a blast. My plan is to go for about 30 minutes right now. And who knows, we might go deep. So we might be a little extra, but my plan is to be done at 30 minutes to really honor your time. And yeah, so I'm going to get my headphones on here and make sure y'all can hear me really well. All right. Now I'm wondering if I'm able to see the comments while I am on live. So it's 12 o'clock. We're gonna wait one more minute. If you're just popping on, please let me know where you're from. Set an intention for today. And man, I'm so excited to get into it. We're gonna be covering a number of really simple and powerful practices for soul alignment, for clearing stress from our bodies. And I'm just confirming a couple more people into the group right now. And hey, yo, if you feel called to, share this with a friend. Invite a friend to join. Invite them to join. Bring them onto the Facebook group. Let's see here. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da. That's already happening, so I can close that. You know, I gotta get with all the technology. Okay. Let's see if I can see the questions that y'all leave or not. Okay, there it goes. Sweet. Yeah, okay, awesome. So I can see y'all and I can see the people coming in. So we got Meg True coming in from Las Vegas. Her intention is to be aligned, powerful, present awareness. Beth from Florida, awesome. Renea from Reno. Elizabeth Kelly, what's up, y'all? So stoked to be here with each of you. And so let's start to dive in. It's 12:01. I want to be Johnny on the spot, and really use our time wisely. So I'm gonna just jump right in. I'm gonna share with you the benefits of today and what y'all are gonna get out of the day. So I'm gonna share my screen and when stepping into my office, and we get to go through a little bit of theory before we go deep into some very powerful practices. Okay, so here we go. Share my screen. Boom, boom. I'm gonna leave it in this small version so that way you can see it. So at the heart of this is the noble movement, which means connecting your higher purpose to your physical training. Okay, connecting your higher purpose to your physical training. Our body is our vehicle for enlightenment, for awakening, and our body houses our soul. So when we take care of our body, we take care of our soul, and we allow ourselves to open, to clear, to cleanse with ease, and not be bombarded by all the distractions and the toxins in our environment, and so forth. So here we go. What you're going to learn today: a practice to clear doubt in seconds, how to turn off your fight or flight and activate healing, how to strengthen your intuition and your instincts. Okay. And when I was studying medical qigong and from a number of different healers and teachers, they shared with me that to activate these higher intelligence centers or these abilities, you have to be present in your body. Because when you can feel the subtleties of your body, of your breath, the temperature, the change, those subtleties, those are your instincts and your intuition showing up in these subtle ways. Okay, so I would say one of the most important is we're going to connect you to your soul essence through your body, your breath, and find that alignment to invigorated, energized, and lit up. So also for those of you, I really want you to take this opportunity the next 3 days to commit to your growth. All right. And for those of you who watch and train all 3 days, I'm gonna have a special opportunity for each of you to receive a one-on-one energetic diagnosis and treatment where we see what emotions, organs, ancestral patterns, whatever there is blocking you, wherever you need some love and attention. And then I'll also give those of you who are on the 3 days an opportunity to train with me directly and go into a deeper dive of spiritual warriorship. And so super stoked, super excited to be here with y'all today. So if y'all are feeling pretty excited, put a 1 in the box. If y'all are stoked to be here, put a 1 in the box. Let me know how y'all are doing. And we're gonna start off by, made it. Montserrat, beautiful, you made it. John Bub, my man, Karen's in the house too. Karen McCarthy, love seeing y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna keep sharing my screen. All right, so let's get right into it. So the noble movement principles. Number 1, first and foremost, is alignment. Okay, and that means both physically and spiritually. When I find myself overwhelmed, distracted, doubtful, I take a moment to pause, and then oftentimes I realize, I haven't done a practice yet today. I haven't moved my body. I haven't done qigong. I didn't do breath work, and I just feel kind of fuzzy, And another word we can talk about with alignment is energetic hygiene. Just like if you don't brush your teeth, for more than a day, you're like, oh, what's going on? My breath is kind of stinky. You know what I'm saying? You can think about that energetic hygiene the same way with our spiritual body, right? And if we're not cleansing our body and our breath and our blood, then we get stagnant. Things kind of get stuck, sticky, you know what I'm saying? So we do these practices to align to our soul. And if we don't have these physical practices, then it's very easy to get sidetracked because we're not aligned and we don't have a true north, right? And then what we look for is out there. We look for a sense of wellness from out there. We look for approval out there, instead of returning to the center and realizing, everything I need is right here inside of me, right in this moment. Okay. Number 2 is connection. What our world lacks right now is authentic connection, And Facebook is a double-edged sword. I love Facebook because I get to connect with y'all more, right? But how real are those conversations, right? And you can tell through a message, through an email, like once you're attuned, right? That's what today's all about, is alignment and attunement to our body. You can feel the energetic behind a message, behind an email, behind a text message, right? And so that connection, though, is really about your connection inward. Your connection inward. Am I attuned to my breath? So check in right now in this moment. Feel your feet on the ground, whether you're sitting or you're standing. Feel your crown extend. Simply become aware of your breath. Let everything slow down. Feel your heart. Good. And once we connect to our heart and our breath, the next piece is energy awareness naturally comes online. Because everything is energy, and we become aware of the subtle energies that are inside of us, that are around us. The emotions, particularly, one of the easiest ways to cultivate our energy awareness is by tracking our emotions and our reactions. And I want you to observe, as you're breathing right now, the temperature that you feel in your body, okay? So as an example, it's a little bit cold here today, so I can feel my fingers are a little bit cold, my toes are a little bit cold. When I feel into my belly, it feels a little warmer. I can feel my heart is not racing, but there's a lot of excitement, a lot of joy in there. Now, one of the things that the ancients did to help live life fully is they often imagined what it would be like in old age. Or they also imagine what it would be like on their deathbed. And the reason being is when we understand that we are mortal. Our physical body is mortal. Our soul is immortal. Okay. And our soul chooses a physical body, chooses family, chooses the situations for the exact learning that that soul needs. Okay. So no matter what your struggles, your challenges have been, know that your soul has chosen that so that you can rise to the occasion, so that you can learn from that. Okay. And so when we contemplate old age, sickness, death, it allows that spiritual fire to get lit up underneath it. So we wake up a little bit earlier to practice, 20 minutes earlier to practice or movement, right? And so we're vigilant. We find a healthy and fun relationship with discipline to be able to live well. And, you know, this weekend was a challenge. A dear teacher of mine is on his deathbed right now as we speak, and you know, I cried, you know, a lot this morning, and I knew I was like, man, before I do prep and work and emails, like I've got to breathe, and I've got to center my body, I've got to ground, and I've got to not I get to, you know, I get to honor all of the amazing teachers that are both in this world and the unseen world, right? There's many enlightened beings and angels, archangels, what do you want to call it, that work with you. And in the deeper dive trainings, I teach you how to work with those aspects of your higher self more deeply and fully. So now I'm gonna drop us into a meditation for just a couple minutes, okay? So feel your body, extend your crown, drop your shoulders, feel your feet flat on the ground. And as you breathe, I just want you to feel and notice your body, and then begin to imagine yourself, okay? You're in old age, whatever that looks like, okay? And begin to see that picture. Who are you with? Are you moving well? Are you healthy? Are you vibrant? Or are you not so vibrant, right? Whatever the case is, just begin to feel into being old, right? Because we will all get old and there's nothing to fear. There's nothing to fear. And I want you to imagine that you are in, you know, the last years of your life, and what legacy do you want to leave behind? What legacy do you want to leave to your children, to your grandchildren? What is your offering to the future generations? And then just breathe and allow this image of yourself and this image of the people that you're helping, the next generations that you're supporting, leaving your legacy of love, of courage, of strength, of vulnerability. And just feel that future enlightened self here right now in your body, in your cells. And feel now in this very moment, you're going to take a big inhale. Feel your belly, then feel your lungs, and exhale. We'll do 3 more. Big inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Charging up, connecting to this legacy you want to leave behind. 1 more time. Breathe in. And exhale as slow as you can. And as you exhale, imagine that you're reaching out with your hands, offering this gift that you're leaving behind. This gift from your soul essence. And send a smile. It can simply be a smile. It can be a rose. It can be something very simple. And then feel your body again now. Feel your awareness again now. And then put in the comment box in this very short meditation, what came through. Put a few words, what legacy, what's important to you. So for me, it's the kids, it's the youth, teaching these practices to the youth. Helping the environment is big on my list, helping the elderly transition through death, helping people transition through the grieving process, the sadness, right? And so put it in the chat box right now, and then notice how your energy feels now, just from that very short bit. All right. SK Wolf, deep sharing. So as you guys keep plugging in your comments there, I'm going to share a little more theory with y'all. Okay. Oh, great. We got Hakan said his their music, love and empowerment from Renea, fun and loving service, Carrie Romaine. Awesome, y'all. That's what's up, right? I know someday I'm gonna write a book. I'll probably write a few books, So I'm gonna keep sharing with y'all. Got to get back to the youth, you know what I'm saying? And I have a little girl, she's 2 years old. So now my commitment and my joy, my strength to really make a difference in the world is so strong, so strong. Fourth way said fullness. Alberta said teaching like David doing Vajrayana. Elena said legacy of linking generations and practice across cultures and time. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, I love that. I love that. Fire me up. That's definitely so important. I feel that calling as well. Okay, so it's 12:15. Let's keep us on track here today. If you're having fun right now, just in these first 15 minutes, put a number 3 in the box, because we're about to go into the 3 centers, the 3 intelligence centers from the ancient Qigong, Taoist, and Buddhist traditions. Okay, so let's keep diving right in. All right, so here we go. Alignment. What is alignment? It's all about the 3 centers. Okay, the belly, the heart, the mind. We call these the 3 dantians, and dantian means energy field or elixir field, and it's easy to remember. Okay, it's very easy to remember. Your upper dantian is your brain, your clarity of mind, and your crown, your third eye, so your connection to great spirit and the intuitive visuals that you may get in meditation, or if you're talking with somebody, sometimes you may get a flash in your mind's eye of something that's important to share with them. Okay, the middle dantian is our heart. It's our emotional center. It's our ability to have empathy and feel others. And this is what most people are aware of as their aura. Okay, so for me, I don't see auras, I feel auras. I can feel when I'm in another's presence or field, kind of what emotions or energies are alive for them or not. Okay, and I'm sure many of you on this call right now are empaths. So learning how to strengthen that ability, but also to not absorb other people's stuff. And that's I go deep into that in the medical Qigong training programs and certifications. How to set your grid in your field so you're not overtaken by strong emotions or energy of others. And then the third, but actually which is the first and most important, is the lower dantian when we talk about qi cultivation. So today's focus is also about how do we cleanse, right? How do we build? And how do we harmonize our energy? So first we got to cleanse, right? Before we build, we got to cleanse a little bit, okay? And so our lower dantian, this is our gut instincts. And how many of you guys feel very connected to your gut instincts? Put a heart in the box, or a thumbs up in the box, right? Or you can just raise your hand like I am, right? And how many of you have felt when you listen to your gut, you listen, oh man, I'm glad I followed through with that, right? I'm glad I listened to my gut and decided to go and meet that person, even though I was a little bit scared or afraid or nervous, because that connection was so important, or that gut instinct, and what it feels like for me, it'll feel a little bit different for everybody, but it's either my belly or my heart, right? It'll feel like an expansiveness or an openness. Sometimes the hair on my skin will stand up, and it's like, whoa, my chi feel, my energy feel opened up. Listen, pay attention. There's something important here. There's something good here because my body is opening, right? And I'm not just living in my head thinking, what should I do? I'm like, no, what's alive right now in this moment? How is my body responding to this moment? And then there's other situations where you feel closed down. You just like, maybe you do feel a little numb, you know, whether that's from this person or this situation, like, oh no, actually, I'm getting contraction in my belly, you know. So I'm curious how many of y'all had it, just it's like a no, I don't want to do that. Even though it sounds really good to you, to the mind, right? All the pros and the cons have been listed out, and you're like, yeah, well, it makes complete sense to go to this event, even though you're just saying like, no, I don't need to be there, right? I actually don't. It's not in line with my highest purpose. Okay, so the question becomes every day when I do my breath work, which we're going to do here very shortly. I ask, what is an alignment for my soul purpose today? And I spend about 10 to 20 minutes doing breath work or a little movement. And we're going to do it very shortly here. And then I become clear. It becomes so crystal clear who to connect with, what I need to say to my partner or my beloved or my mom or my dad, or, we work with these issues in our lives, and to feel that you have support, to feel you have support from the inside, from God, from, your higher self, man, it's a game changer. It is a game changer. It's a game changer. So we're going to get into this little practice now, and I'm going to stop this share. We've got 10 minutes, roughly 10 minutes left, but I'm going to stop my share so I can see y'all. And then, oh, great. Oh, I see a bunch of hearts. Awesome, y'all. Yeah. Love seeing y'all comment. Okay, I'm going to keep rocking here. Oh, all right, here we go. Another practice time, okay? Let's do another short little practice. So you could be sitting or standing, whatever you like. But what I want you to do, we're only going to take about 2 to 3 breaths at each dantian, okay? So bring your hands to your lower belly and begin to expand your belly on the inhale. Feel your feet connect to the earth. And as you exhale, your belly naturally comes back toward the spine. I want you to feel your physical vitality, your physical energy levels. So a 10 would be you have strong, grounded energy. A 1 would be you feel low energy. Maybe you're kind of wobbly. Okay. And then I want you to feel for that quality of energy. Like, what is it? What's the texture? Does it feel smooth? Does it feel? Do you feel hot, warm, cold? Okay, I just want you to get into that because we're creating a new language for ourselves to connect to our intuition. Last breath. Good. And then you can make a note or put it in the comments. Were you a 1? Were you a 10? Were you a 5? Were you a 6? Whatever your physical energy level is, okay? Now bring your hands to your heart. And so now tune into your emotional energy of your heart. Continue to deepen your breath, letting your exhale be a little bit longer to help cleanse and ground you. Yeah, actually, I'm going to take this off because I'm getting a little bit warm because we're doing some breath work here. And feel the emotional energy. Do you feel emotionally available? Does your heart feel open? That would be like a 10, right? And if your heart feels a little bit closed, right? Feels completely closed, that would be a 1. Maybe there's some sadness. Maybe somebody has passed in your life. There's many reasons why our heart would be a little bit just not open. And that's okay. It's okay, it's natural. So you're feeling into if your heart feels open and available, joy, inspiration, or if there's other emotions alive for you right now, okay? And remember that we can feel multiple emotions simultaneously. So don't feel that you have to feel one So in this moment, I'm definitely feeling joy and happiness, but I'm also feeling some sadness. And I'm feeling some heaviness for the world and what's happening with the planet. And the many crises that we're facing as a planet, as a human species. So that's what we're here for, to help strengthen our hearts to show up. And now put that in the chat box real quick. Put the number down and a word that kind of hits it on the essence. And then lastly, just bring your awareness to your mind, let your arms relax. And feel the quality of clarity in your mind right now. Does your mind feel spacious? Slow your breath. Or does it feel cluttered? Too many things to do? Does it feel open? And some of you may see sometimes I see a light in the center of my brain. And so feeling that quality of light. In your Shen, we call it your spirit. Then put a number. 10 would be clear and open. 1 would be, confused, foggy. Then put a word that describes that state, whatever it is. Okay? Very good. Great work, y'all. Now that we've done that, that's like our own diagnostic of our 3 centers. Okay? And most of us operate only from here because we've had trauma. Everybody has had trauma in their lives. And then when that happens, our spirit wants to escape because it doesn't feel safe to be in our body. So we're learning how to be safe in our body again and how to live from our heart, from our belly, so we can feel and be in contact with life. We can be in contact with each other and help dissolve fear. Okay. So I'm going to show you another. Actually, I want to see how y'all are doing. So let me take a look here. I like being in the comment box. Okay, so we've got Meg Chu says clearing light. Karen says 3, monkey mind. Renee 7, in the mind, busy. Meg Chu said trusting, heart open. Very good. Excellent, y'all. Brian Tarr, my man, 9, unconditional love in the heart. That's what's up. Great work, y'all. Man, I really appreciate you guys sharing your insights here with me and being on cue here. It's so much fun. Okay, so who's ready to practice? Y'all ready to do a practice? I mean, we did a couple mini practice, but now let's get deep into it. And just so you know, it's 12:26. So if you do have to go at 12:30, I honor you. I love you. Finish the replay. Do your practice today. Commit to yourself. Commit to your growth. Do your practice today. Okay, and then leave some comments. All right. And so we're probably gonna go, I would say, another 10 minutes or so. All right. Cause we got to do our practices, you know what I'm saying? All right, I'm gonna share the screen one more time. Share screen, covered our 3 energy centers, boom. So there's how to return to alignment with ease. 3 scientific ways to shift consciousness and access our nervous system, okay? To merge spirituality and physicality is through the breath, right? Through the movement, through the sound, shifts our brain waves, right? And we actually begin to access a part of our nervous system through this very specific breath work called the vagus nerve, which is responsible, it basically is connected to the diaphragm and then feeds up into the brainstem and is the on and off switch for fight or flight or rest and digest. We know we're in rest and digest, we can heal, we can be calm. We're in fight or flight, adrenaline, cortisol fire more frequently, and our brain chemistry is also affected. So we're unable to see as clearly or as openly, okay? And then last little picture before we do our practice, physical and emotional stagnation in the body. This is a very key slide, okay? Collagen fibers under a microscope. So the fascia that weaves the ligaments, tendons, muscles, bones is where the channels flow. It's through the fascia. It interconnects all of our being. And so when we have an injury, when we have physical or emotional trauma, our body tightens to protect, right? And you can see that picture, especially on the right, that first picture, you can see where the kind of wiring, the channels look all clumpy and broke down, right? Dry, hard, matted. Then underneath that, you see buoyant, soft, pliable tissue, which is why the ancient masters, whether it be from yoga or qigong, all had a movement practice. They stretched their body, they opened their tissues to wring out their organs, to wring out the emotional stagnation from a Chinese medicine perspective that gets stuck in each organ. Each organ has certain emotions that collect and gather. So when we do these practices of breath work and movement, it frees up that stagnancy. So we get not only free of some physical pain, right, but we also get free of emotional pain and mental distraction. So our soul can live more fully in our body, and we can meditate and have fun. So enough of me talking. It's time to practice. Boom sauce. Time for noble movement practice. I'm gonna stop my share. Okay, excellent. So here we go. First thing we're gonna do, if you can stand, please stand. We're gonna do a lymphatic flush. One of the fastest ways to activate your rest and digest or parasympathetic nervous system. Okay, bend your knees, feel your crown extend, roll your shoulders back, and as you bounce, you're gonna feel the bounce coming from your knees. Okay, so you're not coming onto your toes. Keep it soft. So those three ways, right, of alignment. One is movement. So we're making the lymphatics right now. It's gonna feel kind of weird and funny. Now relax your jaw. And we're gonna use sound, the sound of the heart. The ancient sound is ha, the sigh. So you're gonna inhale through your nose. Exhale, ha. Let it come from your belly. Say that sound with fullness. And allow your chin to tuck a little bit. Feel the tension in the back of your traps, your upper back, just melting. So remember, this shaking clears our lymph system, detoxifies our cells, gets the chi flowing. Then straighten up your spine, let the shoulder shake out a little bit more. Look up to the sky a little bit and feel any tension melting from the front of the heart. We'll do 3 big ha's here, okay? Inhale through the nose, feel your belly, then your lungs. Ha, shaking off the dust, baby. 2 more. Freeing up stress or tension from the heart. You can let it go. 1 more. Good, then center your spine. Pause and be still. Take about 3 slow breaths. Feel the energy flow inside. Feel the life force, the tingling, the warmth, the temperature. Send an inward smile to your heart. Giving thanks to be alive, that we get to practice right now in this very moment. Feel the support of your higher self here now. The support of your ancestors here now. Now we open the spine. Oh goodness. So this very simple spine twist squeezes the organs and opens up any kinks in the hose, right? If your spine is stuck from sitting too long at work or from whatever it may be, too much exercise. Now I'm sore, I was exercising yesterday. So just free up the chi and feel this squeeze here. Okay, liver on the right, spleen on the left. We're squeezing, so this helps increase your digestion. And then make the arms long if you can. Now, if for some reason you're sitting, no problem. Just keep doing this. You don't need to have the arms long. Okay. So we're wringing out, and when we tap the kidneys, we're clearing cortisol, the stress hormone. Okay, because now we're not being chased by tigers, right? We just have a billion emails to get to, or so whatever, and we got to exercise. We got to move to free this up. Now tap the kidneys like this. Then bounce and rub. We'll do this for maybe about 5 more breaths. Freeing up the chi in our kidneys where we store fear, shock, And it's also our place of willpower. So connect to that spiritual willpower inside of you. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being here. Then tap down the legs. Oh, my legs are sore. Good Lord. Tap them down. Tap back up. Do 2 more times. Open the leg channels. Down and out. Clear it out. And then fresh energy up and in. Right to the belly. 1 more time. And up and in. Very good. So now you're feeling that tingling, that invigoration of chi, of blood. Now we're going to do a pillar of light. And many of you who signed up got this as a free gift. So we're going to do it today and tune into the breath. So that's going to be one of your daily practices, is the pillar of light, as well as this tumo here. Okay, so I suggest if this is your first time, do this seated, okay? I'm going to be standing, but you're going to bring your hands over your belly, all right? And it's very, very simple, 3 steps, okay? You're going to exhale all the stagnant air. We're going to take 10 big inhales. And it's actually going to come into the diaphragm, and the ribs will expand and the heart will open, okay? Then as you exhale, you come forward. So we're using our body like a pump to clear and cleanse. And they've shown the blood of a person before and after this under a microscope, and the blood becomes vibrant and brilliant instead of like clumpy and stuck together. So we're cleansing our blood here as well, okay? So the first step, exhale all your air, and then take those 10 big breaths. Second part, you're gonna hold it and then drop it down into your belly, relax your shoulders. And then third, you exhale slow and smooth, building that inner fire and that connection to your soul. So I'll guide you, okay? And now if you get too lightheaded, okay, breathe with less sound through the nose, because we want to breathe like a warrior, okay? Remember, this is our spiritual warrior training. So this is the kind of breath work I do to start my day before I go into a meeting or a workout. I'm like, let me get charged, but also grounded, okay? So I use this numerous times a day. Here we go. On 3, we're going to breathe together, activating our pillar of light. Feeling our feet on the ground, our belly connected to the Mother Earth, our heart becoming more open and available to the wisdom of our soul, and our mind becoming spacious, clear, connected. Here we go. 10 breaths on 3. Feel into your center. 1, 2, 3. Exhale all your air out your mouth. Clear and cleanse. Now breathe in through the nose and out. 2, calling in grace and support. 3, calling in alignment. 4, bigger. 5, letting go of heaviness from your heart. Number 6, feeling the space around you is cleansed and purified. Number 7, connecting to your soul essence. Number 8, bigger. Number 9, slow it down. And number 10, last one, calling in that grace and that support to live your legacy. Now drop it down to your belly. Exhale slow as you can, like you're breathing out of a thread of air. And see this golden light pouring in from your palms, shining onto the sun inside of you. You are a pillar of light, grounding your spiritual essence into every cell, activating your DNA and the codes of mastery within. Feel the freedom of expression of your soul through your movement, your breath, your words. Feel this pillar around you and in your spine. Feel that you are at home, inside your body temple, inside yourself. Once you exhale all your air, breathe into your belly, feeling the shift of consciousness and awareness, and the smile down. And we're going to do one more round here. I want you to connect to that vision of your life. Okay. And what legacy are you leaving behind? And so for yourself, activate with words, trust, honor, love, teaching the sacred ways to my children, to our children, to the future generations, protecting the environment, helping access creativity, soul expression, giving to others. So we're going through, you're going to amplify that feeling as if it's happening right now. You're giving your greatest gifts right now. You're leaving behind your legacy right here, right now. On 3, with all your heart and all your soul. 10 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Breathe it in. And breathing in the earth. And the healing waters. And the cleansing fires. The spaciousness of air. Connecting to Great Spirit, presence of God. 4 more. Connecting to the legacy you're leaving behind. Living into this reality of joy, of trust, of sacredness. Last 2, slow it down. Feel full freedom to give your gifts. Last 1, breathe it in, feeling the grace, the support. Hold it for a moment. Relax your shoulders, drop it into your belly, and exhale slow as you can, a thread of air. You can feel your perineum lift up, charging your lower dantian like the sun. You're giving your gifts to your community, to your family, with joy, with grace, with ease. Working through your own blockages with ease, with support. Feeling you're with a tribe, a community supporting you, allowing you to fulfill your mission. And realize you may have one, you may have many missions. And then smile inwardly when you're ready, giving thanks to your heart. Thank you for showing up. I honor you. I see you. And then we're going to rest here for 1 more minute. And in the Tibetan traditions, they say to abide in the presence, to abide in the transformation. So just rest, feel. Feel your belly, feel your physical vitality and energy. Feel your heart. And observe your mind. Feel the spaciousness. And imagine, what could you accomplish in your life if you did a practice like this more often? How would you show up? How would you be able to give more so you can also receive more? What would it look like to be in this space, this state of consciousness more regularly? What could you accomplish? What could you build? Then ground that vision into your body, massage the belly. Then we're going to activate through our body. This is called bow and arrow. So take all that energy that we gathered, press your palms to the ground, flex your back, flex your core, flex your leg. You're going to spiral through the ground. Lift up. You're going to fire your arms, your biceps. Inhale, feel your belly. Exhale, tighten your body. Feel your muscles activate. Start off by about 60, 70%. Each exhale getting a little strong, a little tighter. Feeling that inner strength in your fascia. Good, now this next one, called it bow and arrow. You're going to inhale. You're going to see that you're giving your full gift. And you're going to pull like a bow and arrow. Seeing that vision with clarity and purpose. And then release. Then your arms float down. Then you pull that So I'll most likely be your mirror. So it would be my left hand is pulling, my right hand is pushing. See that vision clearly, giving the strength and courage to show up and release. Back down. Inhale, exhale. With that tiger's eye, courage, honor. Do one more. Feel the strength in your body, in your back, in your core, in your arms, in your legs. One more time. Focus your eyes like a laser beam. And then roll the shoulders. Shake the legs out. You can't see my legs, but I just shake the legs out. Okay, we are at 12:43. So how you feeling, y'all? Put in the chat box. I'm gonna stay on here for whoever wants to chat and kind of integrate. Oh, tomorrow's day number 2. Before you go, you gotta listen in. Day number 2 is about self-love and discipline. Okay, how to cultivate self-love, how to realize that it's a practice. Okay, and discipline doesn't have to have such a bad connotation, right? Every day we gotta have these practices to nourish ourselves, our soul, and so then we show up and we can show up for those areas that are challenging for us. You know, whether it be in our business or our relationships or whatever the case may be. So tomorrow's going to be a really epic class, and so that is the session. The transmission is complete, and I'm going to go into the chat box now. And see what you, so let me know how y'all feeling, how y'all doing. Let me know. Yeah, self-love and discipline. Our Ortega, part of the 8 pieces of brocade. Yes, that is right. That is correct. Beck Wilson said, wow, powerful energy. So let me know how you're doing. I love that invocation. I am powerful. Yeah, so state it into existence. What are you feeling right now? I am love. I am powerful. I am creative. I am innovative. Elliot said, loose and clear. I'm trying to see if I can see all the comments, but for some particular reason, I only see about 4 at a time. But let's see, what if I press this button? There we go. I felt great. Thank you, David. You're so welcome. Okay. That is powerful. Self-love is challenging for me. Oh, good. Yeah, beautiful, y'all. Sean Peterson said, the birds are singing and playing outside the window. I think they like our energy. Man, that is a sure tell sign of good energy. Whenever I start practicing and I'm really getting in the zone, birds come around or squirrels come around. Little squirrels be like this. You know, they're like watching and they're like doing qigong. It's hilarious, you know? So that's always a good sign. And that tells you where a power spot is too. If there's a lot of nature, you know, birds singing and so forth, that's a good power spot to do your practice at. What else? Blessed be, blessed be. That's what's up. Vitality. John Bubb, feeling much better. Awesome. Yeah. Stoked for tomorrow for self-love and discipline. Beck Wilson said, so excited for tomorrow. Man, I wish I could see all the comments. It's only showing me 4 at a time. I don't know how to do this. Somebody need to help me out with this technology. That's what's up. So I am, yeah, Brian, watch for the squirrels. It's pretty cool. Elliot said, I feel powerful and at peace with myself. Beautiful. All right, y'all, I'm gonna log off. Thanks for being here. I really, really appreciate you. Love y'all so very much. And I will talk to y'all tomorrow, 12 o'clock. Share with your friends. Let them know what's happening.